And tonight, we're making calls trying to learn who will face charges for the truckloads of illegally grown marijuana found in metro area homes this morning. And we brought you images of that massive raid first on Denver 7 News. It was a jarring scene for homeowners as federal and state agents swarmed their neighborhoods. Can you imagine? Denver 7 investigative reporter Jace Larson broke the story this morning, and he spent the day at some of those raided homes.
This was a massive operation hitting nearly 100 homes across the metro area. In some homes, there were more than 1,000 plants. It was an early morning start for SWAT teams all across the metro and for some surprised neighbors.
I heard, police, open up, you come out right now, and I'm like, what's going on?
The neighbor's house was one of 4 on Judy Connell Street that was raided about 6 a.m.
We never saw him ever in the day. He would come out at night. Actually, we've seen him a few times out watering in his underwear at night. He would come out and shovel his snow at night. So yeah, we were a little suspicious.
Just to see that all of a sudden we've got this going on and what we thought was a quiet neighborhood is pretty crazy.
Agents lined up the plants in driveways before loading everything up. We watched as some people were loaded up in police vans. Some of them were detained, but we're told were later released and not arrested.
The black market is thriving in Colorado, and that law enforcement takes it serious.
The man in charge of the DEA in Colorado, Tim McDermott, can't give details about what happened today because the investigation is ongoing. But he says black market drug dealing is a priority for the DEA. In the last 5 years, his office has served 234 search warrants on suspected black market marijuana grows. They've seized some 53,000 plants. He says large grows can be fire hazards, endangering people living nearby.
Colorado citizens don't expect to have their neighbors involved in illegal activity, as well as the distribution of marijuana or any other drugs.
Denver 7 Investigates has learned through other sources that investigators believe pot from today's raids was headed to the East Coast. Today's raids happened in several cities and unincorporated areas. Some today have voiced concern about how law enforcement money is going to fight pot. But neighbor Bill Conley says he's not a fan of suggested illegal activity on his street.
You come here, you raise your family, and in our case, our grandkids are here and stuff. Clean it out. Yeah, I think so.
And this is the amount of marijuana that came from just one house. It's worth about $100,000 on the black market in Colorado, $300,000 if it were taken to the East Coast. In Thornton, Jace Larson, Denver 7.